That was such a How you miss? Hold on, but he looked at his hands and still missed. Oh my God. The next topic we're going to discuss is boxing rules. Tyson Fury's comment that Anthony Joshua is making a mistake by slimming down. He basically said you can't turn a bull into a racehorse, and that if you do that, the bull will no longer be able to carry the heavy load that the bull was once accustomed to carrying, something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Basically, G, what's your thoughts on Tyson Fury's comments, and do you agree with him?
I humbly disagree with Tyson Fury, but I see what he's saying in theory. However, like, AJ didn't need all of that size for Ruiz. AJ could beat Ruiz with distance, and for him to beat him with distance, he needs to constantly be moving. When you're that big, after a while, you get tired, and so he needs to lose some of that weight to maintain the distance, to keep Ruiz from coming in, And so, but I understand what Fury is saying. If AJ needed the weight to beat Ruiz, he doesn't need the weight to beat Ruiz. So therefore, I don't think it applies in this situation. I kind of feel like Fury's probably just saying that because he wants AJ to be, super muscular. So when he does face AJ, AJ is not going to be as fluid in the ring, and so Tyson Fury could stick and move and stuff like that. But now that AJ's lighter, hopefully AJ could, also move around and be more fluid in the ring. So I humbly disagree with Tyson Fury.
True. How much did Tyson weigh for this fight?
Oh man, I think it was 254.
Oh yeah. How many times did he get dropped by Deontay Wilder?
Twice.
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 Official.
What punch did Wallen hit him with the opener?
It was a hook, I believe.
That was
Yeah, it was a lot.
I say all this to say you worry about yourself. And you worry about yourself, okay? We worry about your weight, all right? Worry about why you had a tough fight, almost became a fight for your life, a Wilder fight from a kid we don't ever even heard of. Why is it that you claim that you're this great of a fighter, but you almost lost to a guy that had one punch? You know what I'm saying? Those are the questions you need to be asking yourself. Stop questioning other fighters and worry about what AJ is doing. We worry about yourself and how you can stay away from Wilder's right hand. That's it. Worry about yourself.
Yeah, so I think the comments are dumb. I've said this a number of times, and I'll keep saying this. So right now I weigh 250. Right now, my 250 used to look different because it used to be more fat.
Your 250 look better than Tyson Fury. 45.
So, and I'm a lot shorter.
But that's true. He was Fury the same way. Fury looked crazy,
And Fury worried about what AJ do.
So his muffin top look. Whoa.
And he got a nerve to be worried about what this is crazy. Focus on yourself.
So I would talk to people about body, because like I hear a lot of like YouTubers and a lot of people want to talk about bodies, but I don't know if they ever really been in the gym, if they ever really worked out. I have proof. You can follow our social media. You can check the receipts. I'm in there. I really work out. I really know what I'm doing. So let me give you some real facts, right? You didn't think that I weigh the same as Tyson Fury, right? Because our weight looks different, right? Muscle weighs more than fat. So when I was a sloppy 250, or not even say sloppy, but sloppier, right? I'm bigger, I'm 250, and people look at me and they can tell I'm big. But then I start working out, lifting weights, I lean out. I become more muscle, meaning I'm losing body fat. So like if you check my body fat percentage when I'm looking bigger, it's probably a lot higher, probably like 22% body fat. But then you see me now, I'm like probably 16% body fat. So the body fat goes down, but my weight stays the same. So everybody's saying AJ looks smaller older and he's lost weight. He may not have lost weight. Maybe just lost body fat, right? And when you're losing body fat, it doesn't mean that you're in better shape. So, I mean, like, I tell people this and I say it over and over again. You're not going to tell if AJ can go 12 rounds based on how he looks on the scale. The only way you're going to find that out is during fight night. Did he train to go 12? It don't matter what his body looks like. Look at Andy Ruiz's body. It don't matter what your body looks like. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is if you're conditioned. Did you train to go 12? Look at Tyson Fury's body. But he's conditioned to go 12. That's the only thing that matters. Appearance and all that stuff, that's for show. You know, that's one of the only things I agree with Deontay Wilder when he says I'd rather be the part than look the part. Right? Yo, train to go 12. You'll never know if someone can go 12 based on how their body looks. I've seen guys in the lower weight divisions, like 130, look cut up, and they tired after 3 rounds. Like, listen, you're not going to know what kind of shape someone's in until they're in the fight, right? The only way you can go 12 rounds is if you prepare to go 12. Has nothing to do with what your body looks like. Oh, they got too much muscle. Oh, people saying that know nothing. Know nothing. Like I said, there are guys with more muscle mass and guys whatever. The bottom line is in a boxing match, you have to train to go 12. Right? So saying someone looks small or looks this, it's irrelevant. We'll know if AJ trained to go 12 when the bell goes deep.
But I will say this though. I don't think AJ's team is listening to YouTube commentators, right? I think I'm gonna have to believe his team was like, hey, you know what? Because we seen footage of AJ's training. I've always said this about AJ. He does like 3-hit combos, resets for an ill minute, then does another combo, resets, chill for a minute. But like in a fight, you know what I'm saying? Like adrenaline's rushing, there's punches being thrown back at you. He doesn't do enough movement in his training, right? So for all we know, him throwing more punches during training has produced him to be smaller, right? Like, or it could just be like maybe he is an idiot and he's just like, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna starve myself and lose all of this
and just to
please all y'all.
And he's doing that, then he's not gonna be able to go 12. And that's my point. Because right way and it's the wrong way.
Like, you know, obviously I work out with you, right? But I think the difference is you don't even train like the average like heavyweight, bro. Like you just don't. Like you do a lot of high intensity stuff. So it's like your body's accustomed to high intensity. A lot of dudes that are heavyweights and just fat dudes like myself, yo, we'll try that for a little bit, maybe a couple rounds, and after that you're like, oh snap, this is real. The fatigue sets in, you're like, yo, you feel all lactic acid, you're like, I just need a pity pat a little bit. And you see a lot of dudes in the gym, they do that, including professionals. You know, like, look at Stavern, perfect example. Yo, it's clearly, he's not going hard in the gym, even though he's a professional. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine if Stavern, even Shannon Kim, imagine if these dudes say, you know what, let me take my training to the next level and really dedicate myself to being the best possible me. Then I agree with you. Then it's like, yo, the weight wouldn't matter, right? But a lot of these dudes, they train like how they fight. You know what I mean? And it shows, it's just real. Like, yo, AJ literally fights how he trains. You know what I'm saying? And
everybody fights the way they train.
Yeah, and then so you see it like when he fought Tackle, he was exhausted. You know, like when he fought Klitschko, he was exhausted. Like you see it with AJ. It's like, you know, AJ's gonna give you that good solid 5-6 rounds. After that, his punch output's gonna slow down. He's gonna move a little slower. Like you know that about AJ. So now with him losing this weight, I'm hoping he punches more.
We don't know if he lost weight.
Nah, he lost weight. You can see it. You can see it.
You don't know that.
You see it.
That's what I'm trying to take. There's a few things. One, there are 2 ways you can slim down. You can diet or you can just work out hard and lose body fat so that...
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying weight. I'm not saying, I don't know if he lost muscle. What I'm saying is he looks more lean.
Well,
it could be losing body fat.
I'm talking about the muscle factor. That's Tyson Fury saying him slimming down, losing muscle. You can't turn a bull into a workhorse.
Yeah.
What I would also say is when I'm leaner, I'm stronger. So when I'm wider, that's really me being lazy. Like I haven't been doing running. That's when I'm like, you know, they say bulk season. Bulk season is lazy season. It's like, yo, for a few weeks, I'm eating whatever I want. I'm kicking back, protein overload.
Cameraman knows what that is. That's cookies, cupcakes. He knows the protein overload is. So
You know what it is, Dad?
That's like I usually do that during the winter. I have like a month in the winter where I just enjoy life, eat whatever I want, you know, get a little bigger, and then people see me because I don't get like real out of shape, but it's like for me, I know like when I take the shirt off, I'm like, yeah, I don't see much definition there, and then I start eating right and working out again. When I do that though, I'm not as strong as when I'm leaner. Like when I'm leaner, I'm stronger. Leaner doesn't actually mean weaker, and that's what some people don't understand. You can get leaner and get stronger. We all know what Anthony Joshua's done and what he's doing in the gym once the fight starts. But until that fight starts, we can't really say, oh, he's, you know, slimming down to go 12 or whatever. All this talk, and to me, it's good speculation as to what he's doing, but the bell's going to decide, and the way the fight goes is going to decide.
Leaner definitely means meaner and stronger. I'm just saying.
He love them when they smaller.
Criticism of AJ's always been he wasn't loosey goosey. You know?
That's true, but it is true. That's not even gonna be. Please like and subscribe and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's the Boxing Bros.